You hear from a lot of black leaders talking about boycotting Christmas. Well, I say 'tis the season to spend money with a black-owned business. When you spend money with black-owned businesses like mine, we have the money and the resources to expand our business ventures and create new products and, try to target new audiences. When I have money, I can spend money on things like book covers like this so that I can, have that strong first impression on potential customers. But when I don't have money, I'm forced to draw covers for myself and they wind up looking like this. And with the support of black people, I can, try to make efforts to take my publishing business to the next level. And what I want to do is, continue creating those positive stories about the African American experience, continuing making efforts to diversify the African American book market with books in genres like screenplays and books about unique subjects like the goth subculture or books about, African American sororities. I want to produce, this type of content on the regular, but I can't do that without the support of a customer base. And that's one of the things that I try to get, during the holiday season. When it's Black Friday, Cyber Monday, I'm making efforts to promote titles to get new readers. And I have been trying to reach the African American community, for the last 6 going on 7 years, and it's been an uphill battle. When I hear of people, talking about, your boycotts and stuff, and all they're going to do is hold on to their money, and then in the hopes of getting white people to pay attention to them, I see how backwards that truly is. Because if you're going to boycott somebody and then, 6, 7 months later go right back to them and continue to spend that money, then the boycott had next to no impact. In order for you to make a real statement with your dollar, you need to invest it on black-owned businesses, and there are quite a few out there besides my own out here. And every dollar that you spend with an African American business is a dollar that goes right back into your community and goes right back towards allowing that businessman to improve the quality of their products and services, and eventually make efforts to go out and hire other black people, because that is something I would like to do in the future if I can ever get the chance to do it. But I can't really do much when I don't have the sales to do it. I mean, I need to sell 5, 10, 15, 20,000 copies in order for me to get, make some serious enough revenue in order to have that type of money so I can start, hiring out people to do editing, or hiring out, more people to do covers, or I can hire out, things like page layouts. That type of, money is going to stay in the community, because if I can find a black person who can do this and, charges a reasonable rate, then that person is going to have employment. But this is something, that nobody's really talking about and nobody's really discussing. But, nobody wants to talk about, how supporting black-owned businesses and helping black-owned businesses, get the financial resources that they're going to need in order to, be able to build and move themselves forward. I mean, I was able to make some progress, this year with things like the ISIS East Team crossover Kickstarter, and I'm looking to continue to expand, and I can only do that again with the support of African Americans in the community. The black dollars I use are all used to expand, and develop, the business and continue to move it forward. Because I have I have 4 titles that I want to launch in 2016, and I need resources in order to do that. I need financial resources in order to do that. And, every dollar that is spent with SJS Direct, and it goes into it's reinvested into the business, and every dollar that is spent is meant to try to enrich black people's lives. Because even at the end of the day, I try to create, those positive stories about the African American experience. I try to explore those parts of the black experience that nobody talks about, those black stories nobody talks about. I try to explore genres that people don't, normally read in, like African American fantasy. I write screenplay books. I write teleplay books. I explore, subjects again like the goth subculture, from a black perspective, and all these types of books, They are great reading, and they also make great gifts. And this is an opportunity, the holiday season, for you to go out here and, show your support for the SJS Direct Imprint, and to show your support for a black-owned business and other black-owned businesses out there, and help get the word out about their products. That's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe.